Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I know it's a beautiful spring morning because this is a huge Teamster event, local 237 event. It's wonderful to see everyone get up early and see so many concerned people about what's happening in this state, in this great city that we live in.
We've all come here today because we care about this city. We're here to hear from those who are vying to be leaders of this city. There are three public offices in this city that are very important to us. That's the mayor, the public advocate, and the city comptroller. And today we will hear from most of them. This is a tremendous opportunity because we worked tirelessly in trying to get Barack Obama elected, and we did. It's very important when Teamsters make their minds up that they want somebody elected, that's what we go after. I give you our moderator, Errol Lewis.
Thank you all for coming out this morning. As everyone, I'm sure, is going to remark, this is a wonderful day, and we've got a lot of people to hear from. Our first phase is going to be a discussion with candidates for mayor, and our first candidate will be none other than William C. Thompson, Jr., Comptroller of the City of New York.
Let's cut to the chase. I'm here because I want your support to be the next mayor of the city of New York. You were one of the first unions that stood up and stood next to me and supported me all the way. And no, we surprised them back in 2001. It's 8 years later. I need your help. I need your help to take this city back for all New Yorkers, to make it a city that says to Mike Bloomberg, who said, you know something, you can't live without me. I would honestly say, we can't afford to have him back again as mayor of the city of New York.
Good afternoon. My name is Reynaldo Diaz, Jr. My question is as follows. Every time there is a crisis, public employees are asked to sacrifice their wages, benefits, and sometimes even their jobs. Why are the corporations not asked to make similar sacrifices and give up some incentives during times of crisis?
Things need to be done in an equitable fashion. So no, we just shouldn't be, in tough times, it just shouldn't be, hey, New York City employees, sorry, you're going to have to give up things and the corporations are let alone and the wealthy are ignored. No, everybody needs to stand together during these times and sacrifice something. I need you to stand with me. I need you to show, well, the rest of this city and country, and I'm not going to steal a line from Barack Obama. I'd love to say yes we can, but I'm not going to steal that. But the truth is, I will say, together we can change the direction of the city and make it a city for all New Yorkers. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. City Council member Tony Avella now joins us, candidate for mayor. We've got a couple of questions from the members, and we'll start with you over here, sir.
My name is George Purdy. I work for the New York City Housing Authority. And being that you are vying for the chief city executive and the person we will negotiate, what are your provisions for the health benefits of the city employees?
We have to make sure that we take care of our city workforce. You know, when you think about it, the mayor is the boss of the agencies. The mayor is the employer. And if anything, the employer should take care and be responsive to the employees. And I can tell you, I would be that type of person. There should never be a situation where any union in this city, for any agency, goes years without a contract. That is absolutely unbelievable. It is absolutely unbelievable. And let's say a year before the contract expires, we would have a conversation and sit down and talk about what your needs are and how I can help. And you know something? You're going to see me, if I'm fortunate enough to be elected your mayor, at these negotiations. We will have the opportunity to reform city government like it's never been done before. And if we work together, we can do this. I hope to get your support. I would certainly like your vote. Thank you so much for having me here today.
For the position of public advocate, the candidates joining us this morning: Eric Joya, Mark Green, Norman Siegel, Bill de Blasio.
I went to public school, PS 11, and junior high school 125. I worked my way through college, working nights as a janitor, a doorman, and an elevator operator to become the first member of my family to graduate from university. I know what it's like to struggle in New York. You know what's going on in this city. You know it. Imagine if for the past 20 years you had politicians who actually listened to you rather than talk down to you. It's time that change. It's time that working people have somebody at City Hall who will listen to them, who will take action, and who will roll up their sleeves and fight for them.
I love taking on the power be. I love shaking it up, because that's what an advocate does. I think that we need to have a civil rights, social justice, trade unionist mindset in the office of public advocate.
I know the job because I've done the job for 11 years in citywide office and 8 as the public advocate. If you think I was an effective consumer commissioner and public advocate for 11 years, was effective then, you ain't seen nothing yet. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm running for public advocate because I think we have to change the rule book in this city. I think we have to change the way business is done. What we see right now is an incredible imbalance of power in New York City. Now we see the ability of City Hall to make decisions and literally ignore the voices of the people on a regular basis. I'm running for public advocate because we need to change the rules. We need to put the people back in the driver's seat. We need to make sure the people's voice is heard and acted on, and give people that sense of ownership and empowerment in their communities so they can really make change. Thank you.
Thank you. We heard from the candidates for public advocate. That was a lively discussion. We're going to continue pretty much the same format. There are 4 candidates who are running for controller. 2 of them are with us this morning. Councilmember John Liu of Queens is a candidate for controller, and City Council Member David Yaskey of Brooklyn. Could you talk a little bit about our current fiscal situation in New York? How did we get here? Where are we now? And are you alarmed about where we are?
Sure, I'm alarmed because the city's economy has crumbled. Now, I think we can bring it back, and I think the controller can help with that. When I'm a controller, I will invest the pension funds not just to bring in a good, solid return, but also to stimulate the economy here in New York and to bring in and to create more affordable housing. That's something I know a lot about because I've done it in the city council.
I am running for controller, and I agree with everything David Yaskey has said already, that it is a tough time, and that we need someone who's going to be able to keep an eye on the budget and keep an eye on how things work in New York City. And I will use my professional background, and I will use my knowledge of the city, and more importantly, I will remember why I ran for office in the first place. And that is to make sure that the city treats everybody well and equally. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it was great, the way the union put everything together and having the candidates come in. And not only that, it also taught me about the importance of getting to know my elected officials.
I think it was great to give you a chance to meet the candidates and find out what's actually happening.
Well, we got to hear opinions of our co-workers, and we sort of were like a community, discuss the candidates together.
I believe it was a very positive move because it's very rare that you have a chance to deal with some of the candidates in a forum like we had today.
I thought he was talking to me personally. I thought each one of them was talking to me personally. I understood what, the concerns, and I think they understood the concerns that we're going through.
They want to make the best impression on the unions because those are the people that's going to come out and vote. And we're the most affected because we work for the city. We're civil servants for the most part, and we're the ones who vote, and we're the ones that are affected by all the issues that they brought up today.